Shaunie O'Neal, you are a whole colorist, sis. Y'all already know what time it is. I got the black V-neck on. What's going on, y'all? Already know what time it is, honey. Basketball wise season, I don't know. I do know I have on the black V-neck, so that means you need to go get your headphones. I think this is the first time I've ever sat with someone, did a review on the show with a black V-neck. But after seeing the stuff that went on, I am pissed to the highest pissivity. So we are coming back off the episode where you had, what's her name, Fifi, got that? You had Fifi. Fifi is what I'm calling her because she looked like a flea. I am not here for Fifi. She was going at Jackie Christie, and Jackie Christie said, I have been called worse by better, period. Auntie Jackie with her Dumbo ears. So Jackie was going off, you know, like she was just like, I'm not going to give you anything, Fifi.
She was looking for a moment.
She was looking for. You're trying to have banter with me. Ain't that what Nene told the girls? You're trying to have banter with me. Okay? So they're at dinner. And who was it? OG, CeCe, and Jackie. They're all sitting down. And they're waiting on Team Colorist to come up. That's what I'm calling them, Team Colorist. In Malaysia, too, because she a colorist, too. Her orange looking like a damn sexy-ass tangerine. I'm going to give her that now. Malaysia is a colorist too. Yes, she
I didn't say nothing about her being a colorist, but she don't look orange.
She do be looking burnt orange in her. Yes, she do.
She does not.
She do. She be, her skin tone be, whenever them lights is on her, she be looking like a whole orange. She do. She like a tangerine, one of them little cuties that they be selling at Miss Kroger and Miss Publix. Okay, ring up. What's the code for it? Get into it. Malaysia, and that ain't even her real damn name. Her name is not Malaysia. Prerequisite. It's not that. It's something else. That's not her real name. That's something. No, it's not. That is not Malaysia's real name. Matter of fact, let's look it up real quick. So, girl, LaQuisha. Okay, her name is LaQuisha. Girl, move on down the road. So everybody is there, and Evelyn was Evelyn kind of stirring the pot a little bit at the
Malaysia
table.
started it.
But Malaysia started it? How did Malaysia start it?
Because she said in her confessional, she was talking about how every time they have a trip or just every time they have a trip with each other, it's always drama. So she just wanted to get that out the way.
That's basketball wise.
She wanted to have a nice time when they was in Costa Rica.
Okay, so who started it? Because all I remember is Evelyn saying something.
No, Malaysia started it.
What did Malaysia say? Not in the confessional, but at the table.
Yeah, at the table. She started it. She was saying, she said that she was bringing up the points that she said about Evelyn when they was together. Mm-hmm. She went back and told well, I can't say this woman name. Evelyn with Tumbelina. She started Tumbelina about what happened and what was said. So she said, you got a lot to say about me. She said, yeah, we all had a lot to say. I still got some more to say. And
yeah, CeCe was ready. So CeCe started talking, and Evelyn was like, girl, what's the tea? Like, what's going on? And I think Evelyn thought that CeCe was not going to come back.
Because normally she doesn't. She just walks away. She normally just acts. She plays that jump card in the league.
CeCe said, no, and walked off.
She was speechless.
So Evelyn got red. There is no mistaking. CeCe was coming at her. Baby, when Evelyn started trying to make fun of homegirl face not moving and whatever, when she started doing that little stuff like that girl in the car when she was smoking that cigarette, with that weed or whatever. I think that CeCe's face is just CeCe's face. I don't think it's because she's had a surgery or it's body surgery. I just think that's her face. Because I've seen her mother too. They look the same, and I think that's
genetics.
Yeah, I think that's genetic, but I think it's also something else because Evelyn already called her Ching Ling or something before.
She did?
She said she called her. Evelyn did call her. She made a joke and called her Chink or something. Yeah, I remember because they was like, girl, why would you say this Ling Ling or something? Yes, it was Ling Ling. That's what it was. But girl, Evelyn is something else. So CeCe started clapping back. CeCe said, girl, while you over here talking, your whole face is sagging. And honestly, Evelyn's face is sagging. I'm not even like and Evelyn, girl, this is what I got the black V-neck on. I don't know why I'm trying to kind of hold back a little bit. Like, you always want to call somebody ugly. You always want to talk about somebody looks. But Evelyn, girl, you are getting older and you are wrestling with that. So much of your skin is starting to wrestle with its bones. Your face is sinking in. And girl, your forehead is protruding out. Like, for you to have that much brain power, we need to see you use it other than being a colorist. And I'm not I've never really ever been here for Evelyn. I think the most I've ever like stood up for her or understood her is when she was talking about her situation with Chad.
You lied on Chad.
Girl, I'm not gonna deal with you.
You lied on Chad.
But who was it that said that? Tammy. So we get another side of CeCe, and CeCe said, girl, you are out here thinking you 25 dating these 25-year-olds. Now, I don't know who she's talking about.
I don't know who somebody is.
But I can believe it because her response was...
Maybe she was talking about Chad.
How old is Chad?
Honestly, I don't know how old Chad is.
Okay, well, Evelyn is 47.
Right, so see how old
she's
Chad
47.
is.
Okay, let's look it up real quick. Evelyn Lozada's 43. She was born in 1975. Chad is 2 years younger than her. So it's not really that bad.
Somebody else she got to be
I don't think that's who she was talking about anyway.
Yeah,
but I want to know who it is. And I can believe it because the way Evelyn responded, Evelyn said...
I got time for that. I was saying maybe it was Carl, but I don't know how Carl was.
It don't even matter. But the way she responded, you can tell. She said, well, I'm single. Yeah, you single, but girl, that doesn't mean that you go after every right 25-year-old. Like, girl, that's a lot. And considering how she is 43... that's like 15. That's 15 or 17 years. If she is 25,
she's a cougar.
I mean, she can do that. I mean, men do it all the time. So I mean, but it was a good read. I think it was a cute read because Evelyn wants to feel that youth, and she's not feeling it or whatever. Is Carl that dude, the baseball player?
I really don't care.
Girl, that she thought she was gonna get married and get a check from, girl. So Malaysia is trying to change the conversation because they started to get on Byron. That's what.
But before then, Evelyn was shocked because CeCe got up.
Oh, CeCe did get up? I didn't see that part.
CeCe got up.
What was she going? She was going at Evelyn?
Yeah, that's what she got up. And
so it was to make it seem like, woo.
CeCe got up first.
And Evelyn
took Evelyn by surprise, so she had to get up.
So Evelyn started making jokes, said, well, girl, your man around here doing such and such, and then you got Kristen and you got Malaysia looking like, all right.
Yeah,
even Kristen.
Yeah, Malaysia was like, can we just not talk about Byron?
And then do anything else? Even Kristen with her fake ass was saying, like, yeah. you know, I'm not
talking right now, but you're going too far, girl.
That's family, girl, but he ain't even checking for Kristen.
No, because of what she said last season.
So the girls bring up somebody being a crackhead. Yeah. And Jackie like, girl, are y'all calling me out? Are y'all trying to say that?
Yeah, she's like, girl, I know you're trying to take off the Byron. Girl, you have to bring me in it. But if Fifi agreed, she's like, yeah, I heard that too.
Ooh, I wouldn't necessarily. I wouldn't necessarily call Phoebe, whatever her name is. I wouldn't call her.
You know, Jackie's like Mama Joyce. She said she heard from a very reliable source that she does participate in extracurricular activities. So
I think that Fifi does do some perks and some pills and stuff.
She don't do it around Evelyn and them, but she probably does.
But I don't think she's a whole crackhead or something.
No, that's what she gave her that broke ass $20, girl.
Girl, she did, and that shit was shady. It was funny.
Especially when OG put it in the air. She took that $20 like, she said, here you go, and handed it straight to her.
And then you got OG just sitting there. OG just like, I'm ready. So OG poses the question that all of us have been asking, and it is, why is she considered aggressive? Mm-hmm. But she asked you, who all thinks I'm aggressive?
Yeah, everybody raised their hand.
Everybody raised their hand.
Of course, Jackie and CeCe.
But like I said, everybody is, and everybody who raised their hand has been accused or done something. Girl, we just Malaysia. You and your orange face just got through throwing a table at somebody the previous season. Who else? Like Shaunie.
Just a couple episodes.
Shaunie, you the whole pimp, so you the worst. You seeing all this stuff going on, and you ain't really stopping. You just make sure you get the coins off of it.
A couple episodes ago, Evelyn was trying to jump over the table to get the Jennifer.
Sure was, but didn't do nothing till the security came. Girl, like all of y'all have done something. All of y'all have done something.
I noticed that Evelyn, when she sees somebody is like actually could beat her, she's scared.
She don't do nothing.
This Jennifer's friend Dominique was all in her face about to get into it with her. Here comes security. You weren't just doing that all with that same energy, girl.
She wasn't. Because Evelyn ain't real. And then Shaunie, the wicked witch from the West ass, point her damn finger like she the one girl. You're not. You had OG asked a really, like, I think the question was warranted, and I'm glad she brought it up because I really don't know if it's going to be talked about. The colorism is going to be talked about on the reunion. Now, Mark Lamont Hill is the person who's going to be facilitating the reunion, but
is it the same person from last year?
I think so.
Get somebody new, girl.
Girl, don't do Mark Lamont Hill like that. But they did drag him and say
somebody who actually get to it. He don't get to it. He be too light with it. Like, he don't stop all that.
Because I don't think he watches the show like that. Let
me keep my comments to myself.
I mean, you can drag it. Don't matter to me. He don't follow me.
I was going.
But it wouldn't matter if he did.
I was going to say that about somebody else, but go ahead.
Who else?
I'm not saying.
Girl, here you go. No whispering Willow is over here.
Say nothing.
But I am glad that OG brought that question up because I think that's all of us have been thinking about. And none of their reasons made any sense. They kept saying that she was
all because of her language. She ain't really did nothing. She's just speaking.
So
everybody else has actually did something. She's just speaking.
So I'm trying to see, because it's not like she's not said anything worse than anybody else has done.
Saying. She's literally just talking. Everybody else has done stuff. She's talking. Malaysia had got into a whole fight at a restaurant. Come on now.
She did. And now they want to play this, let's keep it professional type. None of y'all are professional. Y'all are 40-year-old women on TV grinding and fighting and throwing drinks and cursing each other out and calling each other ugly and scared and scary as hell. Like, so
y'all was OG, here Evelyn, and they go Malaysia. Girl, you had your opportunity right there. Y'all standing next to each other.
And I'm really tired of everybody calling OG ugly because I don't think OG is ugly. I think she's a beautiful woman. I think what the issue is
she has bad choices in hair. We know that.
Now her wigs do be sitting sideways. I ain't gonna say that, but
they do be bad.
I will say that. But I will say that OG, hasn't done anything to make me see her as aggressive. I think that it's not just colorism when it comes to skin complexion. Because I think what the issue is how y'all see her nose, her lips.
Masculine.
I think that, but that's how they look at African features. I think y'all, when I say colorism, I'm not talking about skin complexion because people's argument is, Kristen is dark skinned too, but Kristen has a lot of Eurocentric beauty. Like her nose, her lips, all of that. Even to, who else? Malaysia. Malaysia has gone even far to erase some of her blackness by changing her name on the show
from that's her middle name.
LaQuisha.
No, that's her middle name. I believe if I'm not mistaken, Malaysia's her middle name, so she has to go by Malaysian and go by LaQuisha because that's ghetto.
And that's all it is. So girl, cut the mess. Cut the mess. So basically, Team Colorists got their ass dragged, and they didn't know how to do it because the jokes were not hitting. Even the dope fiend stuff had me screaming because Fifi do look like a whole dope fiend, honestly. She about to go meet up with that dude in California.
Jackie said a nincompoop.
Child, period. So the girls get back to their hotel room. They like, girl, we done took an L tonight. Y'all did because all of y'all are lame and y'all jokes wasn't hitting.
They weren't expecting to get dragged by that.
And then it's like y'all, because the folks who y'all are going at don't really say anything. So y'all reads ain't even that. Like the reach y'all be having calling her Toe G. It's not even funny. It's not even. It's like very childish. Like when I'm expecting some reads, I'm expecting to read. Like Evelyn, you honestly can't read nobody, girl. You said you wasn't coming back to Basketball Wives and whatever. You made it think you had your little spin-off show.
She needed a check.
She thought you thought you was this girl. Like your time is running out, and you don't have many opportunities left. So you can keep grinding and grinding, but you need to be grinding somewhere to get a coin, because this ain't it. And Shaunie, you a whole pimp out here, girl, and I just can't take Shaunie.
Is she worse than
I can't take Shaunie. I think Shaunie honestly is worse than Mona Scott, because Mona Scott's necessarily not that bad, but Shaunie, it partakes in the mess, and the way that she talks about OG is you can hear it clear as day, and I don't want to hear anybody respond saying, oh, she's not colorist. Yes, it is. That woman has not done anything. OG has not done anything. And it's so bad that even social media is just like, all right, girl, y'all doing OG too much. And normally, when we're talking about shows, and when normally somebody that is not deemed as desirable on shows and stuff, they get dragged the worst. They get dragged. Look at how London Love be getting treated when it comes to the Tamar situation. But girl, folks are on OG side. They just like, why y'all keep messing when she's not done anything? So we get to the girls is going to where they were going to, like the pool party.
Yeah, it was pretty much.
They went to the pool party, and Kristen is saying that she wants to have a conversation with CeCe, and CeCe told her ass, no, and walked off on her. And now Kristen is feeling some type of way, and CeCe like, girl, Byron don't even want to talk to you.
Yeah, because she keep bringing up, it's the fact she keep bringing up the same conversation that is no point of keep having.
Because Byron said he's not featuring her after the comment about him being a bad grandpa.
Yeah.
So what is Kristen's relationship to Byron?
Okay, so with that even though Thomas is not Byron's actual biological son, he still considers him to be his son because he's raised him.
Oh, okay.
And Kristen is married to Thomas.
Oh,
yeah. And then Kristen is also cousins with Malaysia.
Girl, it's a lot going on. It's a whole goddamn family tree.
Yeah.
I want no parts of it.
Yeah.
So CeCe is walking off. She's leaving. Next thing you see is Evelyn and her forehead moving forward, like running. I guess she was tripping on her forehead because she was running, and I really don't.
In her hand.
I really don't like Evelyn's braids. I
don't care for her at all, because like you say, you're not going to attack the girl. You just want to talk, but you got a whole
and she did.
And
baby, You want to call her Toji, but that Toji stopped your ass. Baby, she pushed your ass right
She looked like she was working for Donald Trump, picking out some shit. Picking weeds out. I'm going to get it, Miss Master. I got
it. Oh my God, I'm not going to deal with it. But she stopped Evelyn. And seeing shows like Basketball Wives, Loving Hip Hop, the tattoo show.
It gave me Bad Girl's teeth for a moment.
Because normally when folks
threw her ass off the stage.
Normally when folks get stopped by security or something, they be almost want to bust with security. So
reminds me of Megan. One season she fought with a security guard. She said, "Get off of me! I will need you." And
this wasn't even security. Like she should have ran up on OG. She said, "I'm not talking about you. I don't see you, girl. You saw her, but you couldn't see right through her because OG would have got your ass together." She was on your neck, honey. OG said, "You're not gonna run up on my friend." And what's wrong with OG doing that? Like, you are running up on my friend. I'm not gonna allow you to do that.
After she got knocked off in the bush, she didn't say nothing else to OG. She kept running after CeCe.
So who was
like? I noticed that. When she slowly got up that damn bush. She kept going after CeCe
because she knew.
It took her a minute to get up.
But it did, girl. She was over there looking for stuff. But you got pushed, and I thought, as mad as you were, Evelyn, that you would have don't push me.
She's not about it.
She should have walked up on OG and said, "Don't push me. Don't push me."
Somewhat was about it was Kristen.
And I honestly
Kristen was the only one.
I honestly don't think that OG would have done anything that bad, but I think she would have bucked him.
I don't think beat that girl ass.
I don't think she would have beat him.
Did you not see how she was on Kristen? She didn't even touch her. She was close to touching her. Don't touch me.
She did.
Now what? What you gonna do? She had to move her hair through. What you gonna do?
So rock it.
Oh my goddamn purse.
Girl, OG was at the girl's neck and y'all could not take it. Y'all could not deal. And
I need Malaysia to be quiet.
Yeah, I need Malaysia to be quiet.
You don't touch me. She'll put my hands on her cousin. No, you wasn't.
Don't have to do.
No, you wasn't.
Malaysia, the only thing you can do is suggest OG to get a better wig. That's about it, girl. But OG would have tackled you and that would have been
both
it.
of them.
Malaysia, you ain't got it, girl. You can barely take on Jackie. So I'm like,
you had one good fight.
Okay, OG is about 3.5 Jackies, and she's not playing. So you had that, and I cackled seeing Evelyn sit down there in that grass like she was picking tomatoes. She should have been picking up her face off the ground because that was embarrassment. Girl, you literally got put, and you ain't do nothing about it. No. Girl, it was like Portia and Kenya all over again.
Don't make me call
Tochi. Don't make me call Tochi. So you got that going on. They get back up, and what's the name was just saying, girl, I'm just gonna go. Jackie is trying to be the mediator. It seems like Shaunie does not like that. Shaunie just like Jackie.
Because she's saying them spending more time with them is like pushing her away from spending more time with Evelyn and them. But no, she don't really care for y'all. This is more her friends over here, OG and CeCe. She don't care for y'all.
I really don't. I feel like
especially after the Malaysia incident.
Yeah, Malaysia was wrong for that. But I think if anything, Jackie's just being the mediator and be like, girl, it's too much. Then y'all got that whole dope fiend over there like trying to joke with her and stuff. So with that being said, the next episode will be the season finale.
I forgot one last thing.
What last thing was it?
How OG dragged Evelyn.
When she dragged her?
When she was sitting in a chair, she said, but Ocho was in my DMs.
Oh, she did say that. I forgot about that. She did say that. Because Evelyn kept saying that OG was ugly and all that. She said, well, your man, ex-husband, was in my DMs. And Evelyn didn't have nothing to say about that.
She got a little whack speech. I had A1 credit.
That's all she could do. That's all she could do. Like, you should just walk up and say, you want to talk to OG too. Since you like running up on people and saying you want to talk to one. But they was not. OG was sitting down, calm, cool, collected.
Because her response was calm.
She was not worried about Evelyn. Evelyn was scared. You can tell that her response, her voice was crackling. Mm-hmm. You hear this shit, shook, panicking. Yes. Get into it. With that being said, I think the season finale is going to tell us everything that we need to know. And whose side I'm going to continue to be on. And I'm riding for OG because OG and CeCe really held it down. Shout out to them. I honestly don't have anything else to say to the colorist folks. Shaunie O'Neal and Evelyn and Malaysia. What?
Did you see her response?
Whose response?
CeCe's.
What did she say?
She said, at least my teeth are real.
Who was she talking about?
Only people I can think of is probably either Evelyn or
Shaunie. Evelyn teeth ain't real. You can tell by the way she talks.
She said, at least my teeth are real.
And all these folks, I'm not even gonna call Evelyn an ugly person. I don't think she's Evelyn.
She is ugly. Her personality.
I don't think that Evelyn is necessarily ugly, but I think that she is so much of a colorist that she thinks just because she is light skinned that she is more beautiful than any other dark skinned person. When girl, your whole head like a hippopotamus ass.
Honestly, Jennifer is prettier than her. So
yeah, I like Jennifer. I just want her to get rid of them ugly ass color contacts. She's right here looking like confused fruit. But that's all I got. I'm just really really tired of the colorism on the show, honestly. I really wanted to go in. I also had like a special message, but I'm just tired. I think this is going to be my last season talking about Basketball Wives. I think I'm going to probably do reviews on the reunion, but I think this is just it. I think, to be honest, I think it's just important for us to just go ahead after this and just go ahead and just stop watching Basketball Wives, because I can't sit by and allow other folks to call this woman aggressive based because they just do not like her way she looks. And that's all that it is. People are trying to do all these mental gymnastics to say, oh no, she has not done anything more than anybody else has. Like, she's literally just said that she'll snap next or she'll do all that. But we've not done that. If anything, Malaysia, you and your orange face could have snapped somebody's neck and hurt somebody's head by throwing a whole damn wooden table. What the hell is wrong with you, Lakeisha? That's all I got, girl. But y'all let me know how y'all felt about this episode, honey, in the comments. And I'll talk y'all later on tonight. Bye.